Retirement should be your golden years, and not a reason to worry. No matter what your hesitation when it comes to retirement, some good planning can help solve your retirement woes. Welcome back to another video on the channel, guys. And today we are looking at the most common retirement fears and how to deal with them. Number 10. Loss of purpose. Perhaps one of the most common fears is that people will get bored or lose all of their passion once they are retired. This is not necessarily the case, and it is important that you nurture and develop your hobbies. You can learn languages, tutor, be a mentor to someone, make a YouTube channel, and give out advice. The best way to overcome this is to have your passive streams of income that you could check up on every now and then to keep yourself occupied, and have some money coming in. Make your retirement plans and set some goals and tasks for yourself in the future. Retirement planning is so much more than just your finances, and you must do all the planning you can as early as you can. Number 9. Loss of cognition. People are often afraid not just of retirement, but aging itself. In that they feel they could be susceptible to dementia and memory loss, which is quite common. This is why it is important that you remain mentally active throughout your retirement, and you must plan for it in such a way. Mental stimulation is better than any pill or medication out there, and you must make a habit well before your retirement days come. Take up hobbies, cooking, baking, learning a new language, reading and joining a book club, writing, and starting a blog are some practical examples. Number 8. Unexpected large expenses. Life is full of uncertainty, and it is possible that in the future you are faced with an expense that you never could have anticipated. This is a general fear for those retiring and thinking that they wish they saved up more earlier. This is where an emergency fund would be very useful. Start saving in a high-yield savings account, and you can put away as little as $10 to $20 a week, and over the years you will see it blossom. Don't use it for anything other than an emergency. Number 7. Requiring long-term care. Some people fear that they might need long-term care when they are older, especially those who have no children or other family members they could fully rely on. If this is a fear of yours, then you should start looking into retirement homes, nursing facilities, and all the programs they offer. It's never too early to start looking, but you can be late if you wait too long. Consider saving up for this, as this is a hard projection to make for your retirement planning. Check with your bank and company where you are employed to see what they offer for retirement. Number 6. Too much debt. One of the main things you want to avoid is retiring with debt. Debt repayment should be your number one priority, especially as you head into retirement. When you retire, you want to be free to do things you love and pursue lifelong passions and live your golden days, and not worry about how you're going to pay off loans and interest. Make a budget. Set short-term goals, cut out expenses. Live a more frugal life. Save more and pay off that debt. Walk more. Don't buy a car or more tech that you don't need and don't eat out too often. Definitely don't leave the house with your credit card, which will tempt you to buy more and owe more. Number 5. Supporting children. Your retirement years are for you. And if your children still happen to be living off you and your retirement savings, then it might just be time to put your foot down. As people head towards retirement, they feel more fear when it comes to the well-being of their children who aren't quite standing on their feet even as adults. A study done by Bankrate has shown that up to 50% of Americans are spending their retirement savings and Social Security money to help their adult children. This is highly personal, but take these possible expenses into account when making your retirement plan. Additional sources of passive income and an emergency fund would really help you out here. Put a cap on how much you can help them, and suggest a budget and some frugal habits. Number 4. Caring for another. Studies by the Center for Retirement Research at Boston College has actually shown that a whopping 10 to 12% of retired individuals are actually caring and acting as sole caregivers for their family members, like the elderly in their family. An average of 35% of their budget goes towards this, and not to mention the physical, emotional, and mental toll it takes on an individual to be a caregiver. This might not be something everyone can avoid, but you can certainly curtail certain habits. While the members are younger, encourage healthy habits, and set boundaries when it comes to how you spend your money with their care. Plan in advance for their health expenses, or else you will find that all your hard-earned money has been spent towards the care of someone else, and you may not have it for yourself if you need it. Get family members to split costs as well. When you do your retirement planning at a younger age, you must always take into consideration the expenses you could have when it comes to late life planning for parents or dependents. Number 3. Poor health. Poor health is always a matter of concern no matter the age, but even more so as you grow older and are nearing retirement. One pressing concern is that people save up for retirement but are worried that because of their declining health, they won't actually be able to enjoy their supposed golden years. Accidents and certain things cannot be controlled, but there are things you can actually influence. Make sure that you invest in your health by doing away with smoking and drinking. These habits are not only expensive but also harmful to your health. Exercise regularly and eat cleaner food. Avoid lots of fried food and sugar, and you should be able to keep the excessive pounds off of you, as it is harder to lose weight as we age. Another bonus is that the healthier you are, your healthcare costs are likely to remain low. Number 2. Healthcare costs. With age comes many fears of what your health would be like in the future. Healthcare works differently in every country, and in the United States, healthcare is quite expensive. The fear remains, what if I have a major illness? What is eating up all my retirement savings? The way to combat this would be to have pretty good insurance. The right medical care will cover you in the event that you have a major illness, disease, or need medical support of any kind. Things like this cannot really be foreseen, but it's not a bad idea to be prepared for it. If you are making a retirement plan, make sure you take into account the possible expenditure that you can have related to health. Depending on the country you live in or plan to retire in, make sure to make arrangements for the right kind of coverage, and you shouldn't have to worry. Additionally, having an emergency fund would be a great idea. This is something you can put in a high-yield savings account and build upon it over the years. And finally, number 1, running out of money. Right at the top of our list, we have the most common fear among all those who are retired or getting closer to their retirement. What happens when you are no longer working and don't have that regular job which was your main source of income for so many years? It is more than natural to feel somewhat anxious and fearful of such a future, where you could possibly run out of money. Many people fear that after they retire that they will grow to outlive their money and be left with nothing at an age where they cannot possibly go to work and earn more. So how does one work around this? Some simple ways could be to downsize your home, live a frugal lifestyle, reduce taxes before and after retirement, delay retirement and work longer, work part-time, or create a passive form of income that you can rely on. You can take the help of a financial planner or advisor to help you before you retire, and come up with a good and solid retirement plan that will ensure you that you will have enough money for yourself and will never outlive the amount. We've reached the end of our video. But before that, we want to know, how do you plan to secure yourself for retirement? Leave us a comment, consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.